Tonight, I want to talk about something simple but powerful. Something that quietly changes the way we live, the way we work, the way we speak, and the way we show up for ourselves and the people around us. Patience. Not the dramatic you see in movies, not the saintly kind people brag about, just everyday patience. The patience that it takes to get through a slow checkout line. The patience it takes to deal with someone who's having a bad day. The patience it takes to wait for change when change doesn't happen fast. The patience it takes to let life unfold without grabbing it by the collar. Most people don't think about patience until they lose it, until they snap or sigh or feel that familiar tension knotting up behind their eyes. But patience isn't this magical trait some people are born with. It's a skill, a muscle, a daily practice. And the truth is, it's one of the most important skills you can build in modern life. Let's talk about it slowly and gently, no pressure, just thoughts drifting between us. Patience begins with expectations. Think about that for a minute. We don't get impatient when something takes a long time. We get impatient when something takes longer than we expected. If you're told your food will take 40 minutes to arrive, your brain settles into that timeline. 40 minutes passes by, and it's fine. But tell someone 10 minutes and they're tapping their foot at 11. So much of our frustration comes from mismatched expectations. We want fast results, fast answers, fast solutions, fast progress. We forget that almost everything meaningful in life is slow. Growing, healing, learning, improving, changing, connecting, building a future that actually feels like ours. Patience begins when we soften our expectations, not lowering them, just loosening the grip, giving life room to breathe, giving ourselves room to grow without hating the pace of it. Another part of patience is understanding control. A lot of patience isn't anger, it's fear of not being in control, fear that things won't go the way we planned, fear that, be stuck where we are, fear that the world is moving too slowly or too fast. But here's a secret that patient people understand deeply. You don't need to control everything, just the parts that are actually yours. Your tone, your attitude, your pace, your choices, your reactions, your energy, your effort. Everything else that belongs to life. See? And life moves the way it moves, with or without our permission. When you stop trying to control everything, you stop fighting reality, and patience becomes easier. Not effortless, but easier. Another piece of patience comes from noticing the small spaces in your day. Life isn't made of big moments, it's made of thousands of tiny in-between moments. Waiting in traffic, waiting for your coffee to cool, waiting for a download bar to finish, waiting for someone to answer a text, waiting for your mind to settle after a long day. Those tiny moments feel pointless, but they're actually opportunities. They're chances to breathe instead of rush, to observe instead of react, to reset instead of escalate. Instead of seeing them as interruptions, see them as invitations. Invitations to slow down, invitations to ground yourself, to let your nervous system unclench a little. Patience grows in small spaces. Another important truth, impatience often comes from tiredness. It's hard to be patient when you've been carrying too much for too long. It's hard to be patient when you're stretched thin and running on fumes. Patience isn't just a mindset, it's a physical state. When your body is exhausted, your mind becomes jumpy. When your mind is overloaded, your emotions become sharp. When your emotions are sharp, every inconvenience feels like an insult. Sometimes the most patient thing you can do is rest. Drink some water, take a walk, step outside for a minute, put your phone down, let your thoughts slow to a normal speed. Give yourself permission not to be on all the time. A rested mind is a patient mind, or at least a patient one. There's also the patience we owe other people. People are complicated. People are messy. People say the wrong thing in the wrong moment with the wrong tone and the wrong intention. People make mistakes. People forget. People get overwhelmed. People shut down. And sometimes people are trying their absolute best and it still comes out sideways. Patience with others doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. It doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It doesn't mean staying quiet when something needs to be addressed. It simply means remembering that other people are as human as you are. Flawed, distracted, tired, trying, failing, learning. When you offer someone patience, you're not saying, "What you did is fine." You're saying, "I see that you're human and I'm giving you space to be human." That kind of patience smooths the relationship, softens tension, and brings out the best in everyone involved. And then there's the patience we owe ourselves. This one's the hardest. We think we should learn everything quickly, improve quickly, recover quickly, let go quickly, understand instantly, heal in a straight line, but nobody lives like that. Real life is crooked, healing is slow, progress is uneven, understanding comes in pieces, growth comes in seasons, and sometimes you need more time than you wanted to need. You need more time than you wanted to need. Patience with yourself is the foundation of all other patience. It means you don't punish yourself for being human. You don't rush through yourself into versions of yourself you're not ready for. You don't compare your timeline to someone else's highlight reel. You don't hate yourself for needing time. Patience with yourself is compassion, it's maturity, it's emotional strength, and it's something you can practice daily. Let me give you a practical way to build patience in your day-to-day life. Something simple, something small, something anyone can do. Here it is. When something irritates you, ask one question. Does this matter in 1 hour? If the answer is no, breathe, relax your shoulders, and let it go. If the answer is yes, then ask the second question. Will losing my patience make this better? Almost always the answer is no. Patience doesn't mean holding emotion, it means letting emotions pass through without letting them take the wheel. A pause can save your peace, a deep breath can save your day. A moment of patience can save a relationship. You don't have to be perfect at all, you just have to have practice. And finally, remember this. Patience is not weakness. Patience is not passivity. Patience is not giving up. Patience is strength, the quiet kind, the steady kind, the kind you earned through life, not the kind you're born with. Patience is choosing not to let the world pull you out of yourself. It's choosing to respond instead of react. It's choosing calm over chaos. It's choosing your long-term peace over your short-term frustration. It's choosing to breathe instead of break. It's choosing to let life unfold at its natural pace and trusting that you'll meet it where you need to. You won't be patient every day. Nobody is, but you can be patient more often, more gently, more consciously. And the more you practice it, the more it becomes a part of you, the more it becomes a part of who you are, slowly, quietly, naturally, one moment at a time.